Alright, I just wanted to give a quick video on how to polyurethane your drill sergeant campaign cover, the round brown. If you've been on the trail anytime at all, you've seen what the hats look like that have been Aquanet, super hold, unscented hairspray, the old school way. Well, they suck. If you want your hat to look right, this is the method I use, and it's been effective for me. It was up till I retired. So what I use, Minwax. I have warm ultra flat. I've used satin. Do not use gloss, semi-gloss. You don't want the gloss on that. I use foam brushes. That's it. And a hat press. The hat press cannot have the felt, and it needs to be non-porous. I have made my own out of some 1/4-inch plastic, and I had the blue one from Clothing Sales. It works great. It's nothing fancy, just no felt, nothing porous. You want the you don't want the polyurethane to stick to what you're pressing with. So all right, hang tight and we'll get started on this and get her done. All right, first thing, if you haven't already, use a new hat. Brush it off, get any dust, any debris off of it, because it is going to settle in. Peel the leather liner and the plastic liner from inside the dome. Stand it upright, just like so. All you do, fill the sponge and dab it. Dab it liberally. Not a long process, and it's definitely worth the reward. I've seen video, I just watched a video of the guys that do not do the exterior of the hat. I disagree. I don't suggest it, but I have stood on my hat. I feel like that's a pretty good feat for wool felt. I've broken a hat before, throwing it at the defect, but those things happen, right? Not literally at the defect, we were in line at the defect. Alright, just dabbing it away. I start on the inside of the dome. Make sure you get every bit of it. All right, there's the inside. Now the dome, I hit the ribbon, I hit it all. Cover it evenly. The air vents, just blow them out. It will bubble over them. Just blow it out of there. Now while I'm doing the outside of the dome, where I have already polyed the interior of the dome, I'm using the leather to keep it off my fingers. You are going to get it on your fingers, on your hands. Get over it. Guys, it's quick and simple. Your upkeep of your hat after this will be minimal. I hardly ever had to put mine back in a press unless it was a really hot, humid day. And then not for long. And there's the exterior of the dome. Again with the now the brim. Brush it on. If you're not outside, you're going to want something to catch it because it's going to drip. Unless you want polyurethane dribbled all over the interior of your house or whatever you're working in, where you're working. I don't suggest you do it at the barracks. Nobody will be able to breathe. You'll need circulation, you need ventilation, actually. Fresh air. Because the smell of this is extremely loud. Now, if you're looking for the blue hat press, they used to carry them at any BCT or OSIT post. However, the only one I would guarantee right now would be Fort Jackson. I don't know. I do not know where mine is. I've given it away after I retired, not realizing I was going to be doing this again. A younger battle buddy contacted me, asked me to take care of his hat. And so here I am. Inside of the brim, just try to keep it off the leather. You are going to be wearing that. You don't want it that stiff. after you've got the hat completely covered, completely saturated with polyurethane, the only way to store it until it dries is standing on its end, like so. If you lay it flat, you will have a very nice shiny brim. Yep, I made that mistake one time. If you currently do not have a new hat, they're not that hard to DX. Even as reservists, it's pretty easy. Go to supply, I need a new hat. Hope you can see this well. This is my first video, so bear with me. Alright, the poly is on. Plastic hat press, non-porous. I cut out the bottom of the the wooden press I made so it could breathe through it as well. Make sure it's not resting on the press. The dome isn't. Alright guys, let me take this. Now look. Set it upright like such. I prefer the back of the hat to be at the bottom. You may get a little flake on it, but it flakes off pretty easy. You can scrape it with a knife. Just don't cut your hat up. And you let it sit a couple of days, especially somewhere it can air out, because like I said, it stinks. It's loud. And it's going to smell for I don't know, first couple of weeks you wear it. It is going to be a little heavier. If your neck can't hold up the drill sergeant hat with polyurethane in it, probably shouldn't even be a drill anyway. Kind of weak. Alright guys, that's all I got. I'm actually going to hang this, so it will hang like such. I'll let it hang for a couple of days, air out, dry out, and then it's going to drain. That's why you don't want to set it flat like such, like you normally do, because that's when it runs down, it drains down onto the brim, and you got a nice shiny, smooth, non-felt daggone brim. Alright, thank you much. Hope somebody can use and enjoy this video. Hopefully it's helpful. Any questions, comments, hit me up. Thank you much.